I'm Sharice Nicole with EUR Web and CNikky.com, and we are in Beverly Hills, California for the 6th annual Essence, Black Women in Hollywood. Yes. So I'm here with the fabulous Miss Kelly Rowland, the Woman of the Year.
Oh, that's very sweet. Thank you.
Yes, you have been doing it lately, and we are not mad at you.
Thank you so much. God is good. God is good. Walk into it, whatever it is, your moment, your space, your time, walk into it.
Now, one thing we love about you and the Destiny's Child ladies is that you are an example of girl power, girl empowerment. And since this event is about celebrating women, we need to give you just to give us a little girl advice, okay? So, have you ever been through a bad breakup?
Oh, that reaction alone is enough. Yes, very much so.
Okay. So, knowing what you know now, if you could go back and talk to yourself, then what advice would you give yourself?
Walk away. Walk away. You have to walk either. You know when to walk into a space, and you should know when to walk out. You know what I mean? And I would tell myself to walk away and not be afraid of what's coming up next, because that coming up next situation is better. Do you know what I mean? In that moment, we never realize that 16 and 17 and 15 and, sometimes your 20s as well, and sometimes your 30s if you don't learn in your 20s, then you forget that.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, when you are going through that moment, what's the song that you play? What is the ultimate breakup song that you sing to the top of your lungs that say, "Fool, you ain't getting no more of this"?
Okay, because I'm a bit silly and I love this song. I genuinely love this song. It's "I Will Survive" by Gloria Gaynor. Because you sing it loud in the shower and it just sets your tone for the rest of the day, and it empowers you. You're like, come on, man, you got this. This is easy.
I am not mad at that song.
Yes, absolutely.
I Will Survive,
I will survive.
which turns into Survivor, which is our anthem. Right? It's our
Perfect.
anthem, right?
Perfect.
Yeah, there we go. So speaking on this same platform, right? My platform is learning to love yourself. So, have you ever gone through any insecurities, and if so, how do you overcome that?
You know what? I had great women in my life to help me overcome that. I remember I went through a period where I didn't embrace my chocolatiness. I don't know if that's a word, but I didn't embrace just, my chocolate lifestyle, just being a chocolate, lovely, brown-skinned girl and being proud of that. And I remember Tina knows, B's mom, I remember being out in the sun and I was trying to shield myself from the sun, and she said, "Are you crazy?" She said, "You are absolutely gorgeous," and just told me how beautiful I was and how rare chocolate is and how gorgeous the skin is and all of this stuff. And I was just like, yeah, like a light went off, you know what I mean? And so between her and my mother and then me sitting out in the sun a little more just to be a little bit more chocolate,
Right?
yeah, you just embrace it. You embrace everything that you are as a woman, your flaw, even your flaws too. And those things that you want to fix, and you work at making them better.
Right.
Yeah.
That's great advice. That's great advice. Now, we saw Beyonce's documentary on Saturday, which was incredible. It was so revealing. Would you ever consider doing something like that for yourself?
I would. The funny part is she actually inspired me to talk to my computer. Because sometimes you do get so lonely, and writing sometimes for me in a diary is just, I get tired, and it actually puts me into a trance to where I become sleepy. So I never am able to actually talk those things out. I'm never able to, if I did want to go see a therapist, I don't have the time to. But it actually helps you look back, you look at a date just 5 years ago, and you can see how far you've come. And I think that that's important, and that's why she's so strong and she knows exactly where she wants to be. I was like, I'm going to try that. I'm going to try it this month and see what happens. So,
One of my favorite parts was when y'all were singing to the camera. Her and Solange. Yes.
We did that a lot.
Did you really?
We did that a lot, yeah. And Loveful was one of our favorite songs. I remember my first car was a red BMW, like the one from 90210, like one of the girls had. And we would put my top back and we would sing it and just wail outside the car and have a good time. And I'm so happy that people got a chance to see that. That's just us being girls. You know what I mean? We do that kind of stuff all the time.
Well, we need more of that because there's so much negativity amongst women, which really kills me.
That's why I love this Essence event.
Right.
That's why I love this Essence event. It's a room full of strong, positive women who hold each other up, who have insecurities but learn from each other. You grow from it, and you just become better. You become better. I know I always feel like I swear like 12 inches high, like 10 inches higher, 5 inches higher when I leave here, because you just feel empowered. I'm inspired when I leave. So, yeah.
And now you are inspiring so many women, so many young girls. So we really appreciate you.
Very much.
Thank you for stopping, Kelly.